Just 5 months remain until the 2026 World Cup, and a few days ago, one of Messi's closest friends walked into a television studio and said 3 words that shook the football world. Javier Zanetti, Argentine legend and Inter Milan vice president, one of the few people Messi truly trusts, just confirmed what nobody should know yet. But here's what nobody is connecting. Why did Messi sign a contract extension with Inter Miami that runs until 2028, 2 years beyond the World Cup, if he's planning to retire? I've obtained exclusive details about this contract, and hidden within are performance bonuses specifically tied to international competition and World Cup marketing activation rights that suggest Inter Miami knows something about Messi's tournament plans. The contract includes exclusive content creation rights, documentary filming permissions, and post-tournament commercial opportunities. Why would MLS invest in marketing rights for a tournament their player might not participate in, unless they know he's not just participating, but planning something special? If you want the truth about Messi's World Cup plans, hit that subscribe button, because what I'm revealing will shock you. In his last major interview, Messi said his final decision would depend on what happens in January. Today is January 1st. According to my sources within the Argentine Football Association, the next 4 weeks represent the evaluation period. The January timeline corresponds with private meetings between Messi, AFA officials, FIFA representatives, and broadcast executives. These aren't typical player discussions. These are strategic planning sessions for what sources describe as the farewell tour. But here's the twist. These meetings aren't about retirement. They're about planning the most elaborate World Cup campaign in football history. 3 weeks ago, I received a tip about unusual FIFA activity surrounding Argentina's 2026 preparations. FIFA has begun preliminary discussions about expanded coverage for Argentina's matches, including additional cameras and legacy documentation. This isn't standard preparation. This is planning for filming history. The most compelling evidence comes from Adidas. My contact revealed they're working on the most significant boot release in company history, scheduled before the World Cup. The project, codenamed La Última Danza, The Last Dance, has been in development for over a year. Why invest millions unless they know Messi will deliver a performance remembered forever? Zanetti isn't just offering media opinions. He's been Messi's unofficial advisor and was actively involved in behind-the-scenes planning for Operation Last Dance. In December, Zanetti flew to Miami for meetings with Messi, his management team, AFA representatives, and FIFA officials to finalize logistical details. When Zanetti said, "Leo is ready," he wasn't talking about current condition. He was announcing that all pieces are in place for the most anticipated World Cup campaign in history. The timing, coming at the start of Messi's evaluation period, proves this sequence has been carefully orchestrated. We're halfway through this investigation, and if you're shocked by these revelations, stay subscribed, because what comes next proves everything we thought about Messi's future was wrong. While the world speculates about Messi's age, he's been undergoing the most intensive fitness program of his career. My source within Inter Miami's medical staff revealed that despite being 37, Messi's recent fitness tests show metrics rivaling his performance from 5 years ago. In November, Messi began working with Dr. Ramon Cugat, the renowned specialist who treats elite athletes for career-defining challenges. The training program isn't designed for MLS competition. It's World Cup preparation, complete with altitude training and recovery techniques for tournament conditions. Messi began this intensive program in September, exactly 9 months before the World Cup. That's not coincidence. That's the timeline of someone who made his decision months ago. Everything points to the same conclusion. Messi has decided to play in 2026. The contract extensions, business partnerships, training regimen, media planning, and Zanetti's confirmation all support this narrative. This isn't contemplating retirement. This is preparing for a final masterpiece. The 2026 World Cup represents perfect circumstances. Played in North America, where he lives, Argentina enters as defending champions, and Messi will be 39, creating a natural now-or-never narrative that will captivate global audiences. Broadcast rights for Argentina's matches are selling at premium rates, merchandise projections revised upward by 30%, and host cities preparing for unprecedented demand. This isn't speculation about what might happen. This is preparation for what will happen when the greatest player in history attempts his final dance. My investigation reveals that everyone from FIFA officials to corporate sponsors operates under the assumption that Messi will participate as the tournament's central figure. The evidence is overwhelming, and Zanetti's comments were public confirmation of what the football industry has known privately for months. The greatest player in football history is preparing for one final dance, and now you know the truth behind the mystery. Thank you for joining this investigation. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from and what you think about these revelations. Subscribe for more exclusive football investigations. The 2026 World Cup will be historic, and now you know why.